Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kimmy and today I will be sharing with you 4 tips on how to stay motivated throughout your weight loss journey. If you haven't seen my previous video on how I talk about how I'm going to get in the best shape of my life, you could check that out right here. I started April 28th and it is now May 5th. It's been a couple of days. It has been tough to stay on track just because I'm so used to a lot of the bad habits, especially late night snacking. Throughout the week, it's been kind of tough staying on track. These are some tips that I've come up with along the way. Before we get started, I would love it if you guys subscribe to this channel and like this video as it will really help me out. Let's get started. You gotta come up with your why. Why are you on a weight loss journey? Why do you want to get fit? Is it because you want to look sexy for your hot girl summer? Or is it because you want to overall improve your life? In my opinion, I think you should dig a lot deeper to come up with your why and make it something more than just physical. I was actually listening to a podcast with Tom Bilyeu and Ed Milet, and I think it was the perfect example of what your why should be and how it should not be really based on strictly physical reasons. I'm just gonna insert the clip of Ed Milet talking about it. Him explaining it is a lot better than me explaining it, so I'm just gonna insert the clip right here.
I sit down, the doctor comes out and he says, "Oh my, I can't believe these arteries are in that young body." Got my attention. We walk back in, we sit down. He could still go, "You need Crestor, eat clean, get out of here." Isn't that what an average doctor does, right? No, wired me with huge reasons. He goes, "Let me ask you a question. I heard your wife's pregnant. Do you have?" I said, "Yeah, I have a son." And he says, "Do you want to be there when he graduates from high school, to be there for that day?" I said, "Yes, sir, yeah." He goes, "Your wife's pregnant. What do you have?" And I said, "A daughter." This is where you get a dad. He goes, she was 6 months pregnant. He goes, "Do you, would you like to walk her down the aisle on her wedding day, or are you okay that it's some other man?" I went, "What the fuck is on this scan?" Right? And he goes, "I want to be very clear with you. If you keep going down the road you're going, there'll be some other man with your son at graduation high school, and a stranger's walking your daughter down the aisle that's not even born yet on her wedding day." And I went, boom. And he goes, "But if you do exactly what I tell you to do, you'll be there." And so to this day, brother, there are mornings when I wake up, not every morning, I don't want to go to the gym. I go, "Bella's wedding, Bella's wedding, Bella's wedding." So my standards are high because of my big old reasons. Other dudes may miss the gym that day because they're not going to miss their daughter's wedding if they don't go. But I've convinced myself I will. I get emotional. I've convinced myself I'll miss my daughter's wedding. So I will get my ass out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning and I will get to that gym because my reasons are bigger, so my standards are higher.
So my second tip to how to stay motivated is to definitely take progress photos, take progress videos, and measure your progress. It can help you a lot when you're about to give up, and it could help you stay on track. Sometimes throughout the weeks or the months, you may think that there is no change happening, but then you look back at your day one and you realize this has been working and that I should just trust the process. I wouldn't say tracking your weight is the most important thing since muscle does weigh more than fat. It's kind of hard to tell what is your fat weight, what's your muscle weight. The fourth tip that I want to tell you guys is to listen to fitness podcasts during work or during your workout. One, it's a great idea to listen to health podcasts during your 9 to 5 or your workouts, because the information you are learning from that podcast can and will directly affect your decision-making skills throughout the day. Also, it's great to learn while you are working, especially if your job is repetitive and monotonous, so why not? Say I'm listening to my favorite podcast, which is Mind Pump. They could be talking about eating more healthy whole foods and the negative effects of eating processed food. My supervisor can come and be like, oh, I got Krispy Kreme donuts. Since I listened to that podcast, it has influenced me to the point where I'll pass on the Krispy Kreme donuts. If you guys are interested in my favorite podcast, I will probably make a video on that soon. Just know that my number one favorite podcast in terms of health is definitely Mind Pump, and yeah, I just love those 3 daddies, well 4. When I don't feel like going to the gym or I don't feel like working out, I will literally put on one of my favorite fitness influencers' workout. Just seeing someone that you admire going to the gym, smashing their workout and getting stuff done will also motivate you to get shit done. So that's just a small tip from me about how to get your ass to the gym. Just get your mind into that mode of working out, and I find that that really helps. All in all, motivation is a great tool to get you jump started. However, I don't think that motivation is the only thing that you should depend on, because motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. And if you depend on only that feeling of motivation, you will be very disappointed. At the end of the day, discipline will get you much further than motivation. Remember that this is a lifestyle change, so you have your entire life to improve. So don't rush things. Take it day by day and develop those healthy habits. And just know that if you fall off track one day, you can get up and try again the next day. So those were my 4 tips on how to stay motivated. I hope this was helpful to you guys. If it was, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe, because I will be posting a lot more fitness and health content on this channel. Talk to you guys later. Bye! I bought a ton of skirts from Aritzia. I feel like I'm on a beach. Okay, bye.